Hey guys, Ken7Stow171 back with another ATS video. Yes, I know we haven't played ETS in a long time. We need to get back to that. Decided I want to build another truck. I'm too tired, I think, to do a really long. Um, I don't know why the Argosy shows up in the Peterbilt, right? And it shows up in every. Um, we are going to build another. Boy, this is something they've done lately. This box thing, how that is annoying. Like, no matter where you put it, it covers the picture of the truck, which is fucking stupid. I want to build another 389 low roof sleeper. Um, sort of another classic long nose, a bit like the W900. Um, thought about maybe doing a day cab. I don't know. Have one of these. In fact, it's yellow. It's probably that one. Um, ultra sleeper. Um, so what the hell's the difference between these two? Power probably. 455 horse, 370 horse. Doesn't actually matter. They're all the same. Um, Actually, this one has newer headlights in it, newer headlight design, and that one has the old school looking headlights. Notice that? See how they're like that style? And I think maybe the hood's wider. Let's take a look. Maybe that's the difference between these. This one is that style headlight. I don't know which one we ought to build. The headlights are kind of important. Let's take a look real quick and see what kind of upgrades are available for. Okay, there's no upgrade available for headlights there. Let's take a look at the other one and see if we could choose. I like the style of the older one a bit more. Let's see if it pops up as an alternate. No, it does not. Um, let's look real quick and see the one that I already own. Okay, it's got the old style. Let's build one with the new style. I actually think that looks really cool. I like how those now they're sitting on pods like that. It's pretty neat. And just because they let's just build the other one. I wonder if the windshield's different. Is the windshield different? It's a split windshield. See how that's split? I wonder if the new one, the newer design, if the new design, no, it's a split windshield also. So we'll do that with the newer headlights. I'm assuming the headlights will be brighter, which would be good. That's one of my pet peeves. Um, let's see what available. 6x4. That's long. Short. There's no medium. That'll probably make us have a day cab, which might be okay. Guessing 6x4. But that'll be a day cab. Yeah, it'll be a day cab. You know what? Let's just do that. What if there's an even short by 4 200 gallon? Let's see if there's a short. that's a... Okay, so the biggest fuel tank, long. I was just trying to see if we could get a bigger fuel tank. Yeah. So... all we can get is a day cab with that. Okay. One of the reasons I wanted to do this is I wanted to put that another one of those two-stroke engines. It's in here. Do a two-stroke and another long nose. I don't want to change the engine in the other green Legacy W900. We've built 3 W900, so I thought let's try Peterbilt. Let's try to see something different. Um, so we'll try that, and I know it's in here. Yeah, there's the two 12V71s. So let's pick that. What else is available in here? Yeah, same list we've had in others. Some trucks you don't get the entire list of available, you know. That's a, what's the RPM range? 1600 to 1800, so we want something that's a little taller geared, like 355s. I don't need that in there. That Vanta multi-clutch is available. That's a 22 speed. That might be an interesting. The fuck is the difference? Oh, this is the more powerful one. The TR24 is a more robust engine than the DR24, apparently. Other than that, they're identical. Let's try that. That gives you a lot of gearing in rapid shifting, which would be pretty good. It's not realistic because that engine probably was never available. Let's do the same color we always do. Custom color. $50. Let's see what customizations are available. Bunch of bull bars. With custom lights that you can put on them. Let's just stay away from that for now. Bumper. Standard flares, modern flares. These fog lights don't seem to do shit. Oh, you can mount lights. Okay. So, what is available there? See if there's anything interesting available. It looks like all of the... Mark 1 Mac. It's a big round one. I don't know what the difference is between these two. See if there's... Or are there two? Actually 3. They're all identical. Interesting. That's from there's 3 mods from 3 different. See, that said mod International 9800, Kenworth K100. Well, yeah. Let's do that. And put them side by side. I wonder if there's any other light that would be. Let's see what those look like. Fog lights, xenon, LED. They'll be smaller. We can put them side by side. See, they're labeled as auxiliary, but then in the light menus we've seen before, there's no auxiliary listed. These are listed as fog lights, but again, they don't show up when you put them in there. So I don't really. Those are smaller. Let's do that. Make them LED. And what do we do down here? Maybe make those yellow. It says mod abandoned. I wonder if that's why they don't. This is why I don't like doing some of this shit, because they don't really throw more light. You don't really know if they're going to throw more light, you know. Let's put them towards the outside. And maybe just throw a yellow in there. It's over. They're interfering with each other. All right. Let's just go up here and do white. No, let's do yellow. Amber. 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 We already have marker lights down there, so let's do a round one down there. Would fit better. Let's do yellow fog. Yellow fog. Yellow fog. It's kind of low to the ground, ain't it? It's at an angle, which doesn't really help. Just leave those blank. Although, having them low to the ground, I don't think it actually makes any damn difference. Okay. Got the bumper, front banner, grill. The exclusive, okay, so it's the grill that changes the headlights between that and that. We'll leave it like that. No deflector. Don't need it. Doesn't make any difference. That'll be mirrors. That'll be flags. That'll be plate number. That'll be a standard sun shield, which is fine. Air cleaner. Lights. That's lights. That looks pretty good. It looks even better. Oh, wait. Yeah, that looks better. I like it painted. Better, I think. Mirrors. We will go inside to check those to see. Sometimes it matters. Standard, exclusive, combo side skirts, combo 2. Okay, let's prefer it painted. That's with no lights. Chrome. I prefer painted. Door handle, paint. Plain stacks, standard stacks, exclusive stacks. Which ones stick out less? Is a thought. About the same. About the same. That has a little wind deflector on them. Might help. Cabin lights. So we can put cabin lights up there. See what the other thing is. Horns. Okay. So let's do cabin lights. Which ones do we want? They have the Lumen Mark II. Let's put those up there. They're a little more classic looking. A little torpedo shape. See if they interfere. Let's do black super roar. Black super roar. Super roar. Super roar. I don't think it makes any fucking difference. Honestly. Beacon. This will be the stacks again. Standard, just no options on that. Just maybe on this one we'll just leave the wheels as they are. They're in this. They're the seagulls. What do we want for the cap? Chrome cap. Cap doesn't matter. And then this is a Peterbilt. So let's do the little chrome cap there. We'll do our normal line Energy X with 50. We'll just leave the wheels. There's enough. There's a lot of chrome on this truck, so I think the chrome wheels go a little better. Cap, Peterbilt, tire, energy line. What were these? Z, energy line Z. Okay. Interesting. Well, these are a little taller. I don't see any difference. They're $295. Those are wider. Z2. Yeah, it's fine. Wish it would remember that. I like trying to have the tires match, you know. I don't know that it really matters, but. Okay, let's see here. There's no choice here. What kind of mud flaps you want? Black or white? Put a headache rack. Let's go on the inside. We'll take a look at what these look like. Classic, chrome. See, those, they're completely different. This is why you want to do this from the inside of the cab, because the mirrors are totally different. Duty mirrors, they stick out farther. Classic has the separate round, but a slightly, smaller, but not. got a bigger convex area than this, and the actual mirror area. So, unfortunately, that one's the only one that is available that way. Doesn't change the mount. So we'll leave it like that. Who cares? Air filters, we already did that. Standard mirrors. Junk on the dash. This will be junk in the cup holder. I'll put a bag there. I want to put some junk on the seat. Yeah, not a lot of choices. Oh, this might be a side mirror. I do like having those. Not that I ever use them. Mirrors again. This will be a seat bay. The sun shield. Thought that'd be a CB, but it's again shit hanging from the dash. Okay. So we already picked the engine. We got our 2-stroke in there. Got our Vanta 22-speed transmission. Confirm. Purchase. And where do we want it to go? We'll put it here in Salt Lake. We already have that International we built right there, so we can just put that there. And let's see, what kind of trailer do we want to build to go with it? Let's see if there's any other type of trailer. Oh no. Trailer purchase. We haven't done a livestock. That's totally different. Why don't we build one of those? That might be interesting. I don't know whether the livestock load themselves. I have no idea how that works. Single axle. It's interesting to have a belly one. Which I'm guessing can hold more. Let's do that. And then we can do 48 feet front. What the fuck is the difference? Oh, 48. We do a spread axle, front, 3-axle with lift, which would actually put the 2 pivot axles forward when we're empty. So let's do that. Paint. Can't choose the paint color. And then see if there's any. Oh, there are some. We can do chrome wall 3. Okay. Just pick the best one. The exclusive lights on it. Steel. What kind of wheels were on that truck? I don't remember now. Were they Seagull? I don't remember what the kind of wheels were on that thing. Let's just do Seagull. Change the tire size when you do that. We'll just leave it as regular Seagull. Standard cap. That covers the trailer wheel totally. Just leave them like they are. Let's cap. X-Line Energy Z. I wonder why there's no aluminum fenders. Okay. I was wondering why that one had Michelin. You guys remember those commercials? Michelin. Okay, let's see here. Exclusive. Exclusive. God, $3,000 for mud flaps. It's ridiculous, ain't it? We've never done a livestock load. So let's also put this in Salt Lake City. Actually, is there anything else in the front of the head here? No. Okay. Purchase. Let's put it in Salt Lake City, because that's where we're actually going to go to. Alright guys, we got our truck and trailer built. I'm going to go end the video here. Actually, let's just do that together. Truck manager. Leave this one. Drive it. Oh fuck! When we do that, it's going to be. Actually, let's transfer that other trailer to Phoenix, because that's where we're going to end up in Phoenix when we switch these trucks. We'll end up in Phoenix. So let's quickly take that trailer we just built. Also, let's make it private, and let's relocate it and put it in Phoenix, Arizona. Because when we switch trucks, we're going to end up in Phoenix, rather than moving back and forth a bunch of times. Drive it. See, Salt Lake City, and then what'll happen is we'll end up in Phoenix. So if you look at the map now, we're in Phoenix, and we should be able to go into Trailer Manager now. That one. Hit use. Your trailer's been attached. So that's the trick, is to move whatever new trailer you build to Phoenix, and then it's just there. Otherwise, it would have been in Salt Lake City, and we would have had to quick travel to Salt Lake City after. Yeah, that would have been better. So okay, why don't we just really quick? We should be attached to it now. Then we are. I forgot to put a center cap on that rear axle. See how it's not chrome? Well, next time we go to a repair shop, we can grab it. Let's take a look at the jobs. Cargo market. And there we go. See if there's anything in Phoenix. There is. That's a short trip, 146 miles. Let's do that. What's this one? 300. Let's just do a short one, and we'll just put it in this same video. Oh, wow, look how far away that is. So it's going to be a bit of a drive to get down there. We have 15 hours. Okay. All right, guys. This should be a interesting engine. Oh, we're going to have to adjust our
ready to roll.
Adjust our mirrors because this is a new truck, and we have the trailer attached. So let's do that. FOV. We do that. Let's tilt the wheel up a bit. Get it out of the way of the gauge cluster, pretty much. Although it's covering that one, but yeah. Adjust the mirrors. Convex. Always move back to, like, you're going to look at it like right there. You're not going to be like looking at it like that. You're going to be glancing at it. The convex, though, is just basically all the way down and all the way out. Right side. Glare on that, but it's still. Oh, and we need to put them downwards. Maybe just a little more in. Right, convex, all the way down, all the way out. Side mirror. Why do you need to be looking at the side of your truck? That's not what you do. You want it out here like this. You want to see what's on the road next to your frickin' truck. And that's as far as it goes. On this one, we need to go down. I forgot to move it downward. Maybe we need to go a little bit in. Okay, mirrors are adjusted. Let's adjust our lights. Low beam. And again, there's no auxiliaries listed. So I don't know. Something's broke, not working right. I don't know. All right, guys. Geez, we got 60 miles to, and we can lift up this rear axle, which we don't need. We have full fuel tanks. We have a 20-speed transmission. Let us put the transmission shifter back into power mode. Automatic. High power mode.
Turn right. Go straight off.
This will be an amazing transmission with this engine, but it sounds like shit. And one of the things that's driving me nuts is that I didn't put that center cap on there correctly. That's it.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Let's try the transmission. I have a feeling it's going to work well. But it doesn't sound good when the engine speed suddenly jumps like that. you don't have that ring, ring, you know, like it. I can't see shit.
Turn left.
Oh shit. Well, we're just gonna go right.
Rerouting. Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Bunch of gears down low in this transmission.
Go straight on. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Well, she's definitely fast.
Go straight on.
That's top gear. So I'm saying this transmission functions amazing, but it's very unrealistic. Of course, we're empty right now, too. You know, with these two strokes, a transmission like this with a ton of gears and rapid shifting would be an excellent combination. As it is, it's showing that it is. It just doesn't sound quite right because when it shifts, you know, it has that instantaneous shift, which doesn't really match with this. You don't get the spin down sound of the engine as between gears. As the throttle comes off, it goes to neutral and shifts to the next gear and then back onto the throttle. We don't get that sound. But unfortunately, this Vanta is not available with every engine in every truck. But considering the wide RPM range and high RPM nature of this engine, this would be an excellent transmission in real life. It just doesn't sound great. It's also shifting a bit early.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, we're here. Really curious to see how the loading works. Does it show them the cattle being loaded in, or is it just a pull up and it loads?
Turn left. You have arrived now finished.
Take that little short one there. Are the lights on? Yes, they are. No, the fogs are on. You can see them on the ground there. Those one up top are not. They do go on with the high beams, though. Okay, so there's our loading spot. So it's not going to load us. They're not going to show anything with us. We'll try it, but you're pulling into a parking space, so, you know, it's just going to... That's really unfortunate. I was hoping that it might... No, fuck it. Let's just skip the loading.
Let's go.
You know, I thought it might be kind of cool that it would show the loading of the animals in there. Can you see them in there? Yeah. Cattle don't move around.
Get ready.
Well, the headlights are good in this truck too.
Turn left.
I didn't see what this weighed.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I don't understand why the turn signals don't want to stay on. That's really weird. When I turn on the turn signals, they don't want to... Oh, they are going on and off. You just can't see them on the dash when they're on and off. Well, that's weird. So this is another long-nose truck that has great headlights. Maybe the unloading process will show us something. It's kind of a bummer that it didn't show the loading. I'd like to have seen like the Cadillac walking onto the trailer or something like that. You know, when they don't show you the animation and show you that, it's kind of like, well, like what was the point of having a cattle trailer? Other than I guess it's slightly different. I don't know. Like, I like the grain hauler for that reason, because it shows the loading and unloading and dumping it out the bottom. And see how sharp the headlights show onto the sides? Right there. a good range for this. The end. I think we got good gearing. We're running 80, 1500 revs, and I think peak torque on this engine was between 12 and 1800 or 1600. I don't know. I had to look. Turning 1500 right now, so it's a good speed. This will be a short delivery, which is fine. It'll still be an hour long between the building and the fuel economy's down there at 4.3 miles per gallon. This will be it for the night, guys. I'm getting a little tired and still the head tracking is a bit jerky. Maybe it's because the audio is coming over the microphone, you know, through the Brio webcam. I don't really know. It's got to use up some data, you know, sending the audio. Because it's not an analog input, so it's got to be doing some digital conversion. Because it's a USB cord, not an analog out. Or, once again, I forgot to turn all the lights on in the house. So it may not be tracking my face properly. I don't know. Shit, 20 miles, we're almost there. See how it's kind of, it was going to the left and right? I'm not doing that with my face, so with my head, so. Like that, to the left and back to the right. I'm not doing that.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Should have been in that right lane. I wasn't paying attention.
Get ready to turn left.
Well, this is kind of a fun.
Turn left. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
The Vanta is very, very fast to shift. This would be an amazing transmission pretty much for any engine.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
The thing is, this truck has terrible turn signal indicators. Like, you cannot tell that they're on, other than looking in the. I can hear it a little bit.
Get ready to turn left.
I wonder where the turn signal indicator is on the dash.
Turn left.
Turn left here, or is it? No, that says question mark, so it's got to be over here.
Turn right.
Yeah.
This is where it ends.
And once again, it's just going to be a stupid place to park. Maybe it's worth the XP. Generally what I do with these, if I remember correctly, is to put the trailer over here. No. That's not going to work. Ooh, I wonder if we can... We can. And then do that. Well, those yellow fog lights are really bright on the ground, even though you can't see shit. You can't. Well, you can see them a little bit on the side of the wall there. Worth the 90 XP to do the parking job. But other than that, because once again they don't show you the unload, which sucks. Alright guys, that'll be it for the day. That drive's nice. Don't like how that transmission sounds. Engine sounds great. Plenty of power with 22 gears especially. Anyway, that was a pretty enjoyable drive. I'll have to look and see if there are any specific locations that you can load with cattle. Maybe in Missouri, some of the newer maps, maybe they show loading and unloading. That'd be kind of cool. All right, guys. Have a good one. Ken 97 still 171 signing off.